This video was produced by the UCD Math Support Centre in conjunction with the UCD Access Centre. The Leaving Cert Mathematics course requires students to be able to engage in a discussion on statistics using statistical reasoning and statistical terms, and to be able to discuss misconceptions of statistics. The terms looked at for this video are on screen now. Let's take a look at what population means in the statistical context. Population is defined as the entire collection of individuals or objects about which information is desired. Let's take an example of a shampoo advertisement on TV where it states 86% of women surveyed prefer a generic shampoo. For this survey, the population or objects of interest is women. We are investigating what women believe is the best shampoo. A population does not have to refer to humans. For example, if we want to know how many meters high on average are the buildings in Dublin, the population of this is the buildings in Dublin. Please note that the population can be a finite or infinite number. If we go back to what do women believe is the best shampoo? If we had surveyed all the population, in this case all women, it would be called a census. Generally, however, this is not possible. In general, we take a subset of the population. We call this a sample. A sample is defined as a part or subset of the population selected in some prescribed manner. Please see the video on types of sample to find out the different manners in which a sample can be selected. In shampoo advertisements, on the bottom of the advertisement, it usually states how many women were surveyed. This number is usually a few hundred. In our shampoo advertisement, if it states 286 women were surveyed, then the 286 women are the sample. In statistics, it is important to note the greater the sample size, the more powerful or accurate the result is. The closer the result of the sample is to the population. If a small number of women had been surveyed, for example 20, then the results would not reflect the population's opinions. This means that we should not believe the findings of the results. On the other hand, a large sample could be expensive and time-consuming to collect. Let's take a look at survey bias. One definition for survey bias refers to a systematic error which leads to an inaccurate response. There are many ways bias can result in a survey. One cause of bias may be an error in equipment. For example, if we are weighing bags of sugar to ensure there is 1 kilo in it and our scales starts at 100 grams, then all our measurements will be off by 100 grams. Bias could also be caused by not choosing a sample which is representative. From this I mean, if we are interested in women's opinions on shampoo, we should not survey men. Another cause would be if we did survey women and they answered dishonestly. Bias may also be caused by participants being selected unfairly. For example, going back to our shampoo advertisement. If the shampoo company had only surveyed women who were already using their shampoo, there is a bias in the selection process. These women already are using the shampoo and must have a preference or a reason for buying that shampoo. Therefore, they are more likely to answer favourably towards the shampoo and state that the generic shampoo is their favourite type. For a fair representation of women, all women should be selected, not just women who use that specific type of shampoo. This leads me to our last points of discussion, ethics and limitations. When we are surveying or using statistics, we must always consider ethics and limitations. For example, when we are surveying, it may be unethical to survey people under 18 years of age. Or, for example, if we are surveying in a school or university, we may require ethical approval from the University Ethics Committee. We should also consider limitations. In reality, surveys are not good at following trends in real time or over short periods of time. Also, owing to a lack of funding necessary, we may have to limit our survey size. Other limitations might be due to ethics or a lack of response from populations. That concludes our discussion of statistics using a survey example.